Good afternoon, everybody. Today I want to try something different. If you've been following me, you will know that most of my travel videos are walking tours, but I'm about to start a new trip and I wanted to blog about it. So I guess this is the day zero of this new trip. So I'm going to show you the backpack that I'm going to use, why I choose this one, and what I'm going to put in it. Um, this is not a backpack review, it's just me showing you what I'm going to pack and what I'm going to take on my trip. So I'm going to start talking about the backpack. The brand is Osprey. Probably many of you already know it. And it's the Soyun Porter 46 liters. I choose this backpack because it has some really nice features, and it's not just that it has a lot of storage, but also has the organization, um, like some extra pockets, some pouches, and another reason is that it's really practical to go through security. For example, you have this pocket here that you can quickly take out your toiletry bags and put it on the security tray. Also, you have this another compartment on the side, and you can quickly take out your tablet or laptop and put it on the security tray. So I was looking mostly for convenience, organization, and capacity, and this backpack had everything that I needed. As I mentioned, I'm not going to review this backpack. I just wanted to give you a quick view of it. And as far as I know, it should meet the carry-on specifications. And the most important reason why I choose this one is because I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling. I'm going to Jordan, then Israel, and finally Cyprus. And I didn't want to drag this kind of bags over cobblestone sidewalks that end up being really annoying. And a backpack is easy to carry, and if it has good straps like this one, you barely notice the weight. So enough talking about the backpack. I'm going to show you what I'm going to put in it for the 20 days trip. So now I'll show you some of the basics that I always carry with me. First aid kit, basic, not big deal, but it's enough if you get cut or if you have a small injury. Some pens, I don't use them a lot nowadays, but yeah, maybe you can borrow them to someone. Locks and chain for hostels, raincoat for the backpack. I had bad experiences where all my clothes and some stuff got wet inside of a backpack, especially travel with the 65 liters one. The guys at the airport doesn't treat your luggage very well, and all my stuff got really wet. So now I use this, and it fits very well to my new backpack. This is also an Osprey backpack, but this is a ultralight backpack, and it's really convenient because it's small. I can carry it with me, and it's lightweight. And if it breaks, I can, just get a new one. Travel documents, passport, cards, ID, sleep mask. I have problems to sleep on airplanes, so this is really convenient for me. And some work travel adapters. These are really convenient, especially since you never know which kind of plug you will get, and if one breaks, I have other options. Hotels and hostels sometimes they don't have, so I rather have many. And the last thing are some bags. They are always handy, especially to put wet clothes, dirty shoes, or dirty clothes. So this is everything that I always put on my trips. This is kind of essentials, and plus all this is my tablet, my laptop, and my phone. Finally, all my clothes are ready. to be packed. This is what I'm going to take for the 18 days trip. I have t-shirts, sweater, some boxers, socks, a swimsuit and some shorts. And finally I have my toiletry bag. So this is it. I'll put everything into my bag and then show you how it looks. And here is the final result. Everything is packed and we are ready to go. Time to get something because the airport is really expensive. I think instead I'll get a handcraft sandwich. Yes. So I still have 2 hours of waiting. I guess this is something very nice to do while you wait. So yeah, this is exactly what I need. Although I think this would be better after you get off the airplane. So since I still have 2 hours of waiting, I guess I will go get a coffee. If you are on Schiphol, this is the best place to be because all the shops and coffees are here. And if you go to your gate, you probably won't find anything. At least coffee prices are decent.
Look like this?
They are really dry. I think the only time that I saw Schiphol empty was when I traveled in 2020 and everything was still a bit weird because of COVID. But besides that, it's always really full and crowded. I remember that back then everything was closed and there was a long queue at my gate to check your COVID vaccine and all your papers and permissions to entrance Italy, but the airport was deserted. And another spa. One thing that I find amazing about the Schiphol is that they are always working on improving the airport. They put a lot of time on creating new areas for passengers. I wonder if this is...
Next fare, passengers met
En dan de andere.
Finally, Amman. After 5 hours of traveling, hotel room and toilet. So this is day 2 and we are going to Petra. Right now we are waiting for the rest of the group, which should be 5 more people. We are a group of 7 today. And then we have about 3 to 4 hours drive to Petra.
We take 3 hours driving to Petra. We are going to Petra, stay overnight in Wadi Rum. Tomorrow we'll go to the Dead Sea. Let's talk about the tour later. In the middle of the way to Petra, I'll stop at the rest house so we can drink something, use toilet.
Have breakfast.
Sorry?
Have breakfast.
Have breakfast, fast breakfast if you want, yeah?
This is like a cinnamon roll. White cheese croissant. Okay, all these are savory croissants. For example, there's white cheese, yellow cheese, some stuff that I don't know what it is, and chocolate. I guess these are mostly sweets. Nothing has a price, so it's a bit hard to see how much you will pay for them. So this reminds me a lot Egypt. Every time we took a tour, they took us to some place to buy stuff, and this looks a bit the same. Although it's like a side road stop where you can go to the toilet, have a drink, buy something to eat. It seems like they also have a really big shop for tourists. Probably most of this stuff is overpriced. I couldn't find any price anywhere, so I really don't know how much. And it looks more like an antique shop than an actual tourist shop. But there's a group of Hungarians. I recognize the language because I have some Hungarian roots, and my grandmother always spoke Hungarian. So yeah, I can distinguish some stuff. Oh look, there's a prize, finally one for some scarf. It's an interesting flavor, really strong.
7 grams. They want me to the elevation of the mountains.
We made a quick stop just to catch this view. We are really close to Petra, and one of the prophets' statue is all the way at the top of one of those mountains that you can see on the background. If you can see, there's like a small white dot on that one, the one in the middle of the view, and that's one of the prophets. And I think you can go all the way up there and take a look. And we are finally in Petra. So Petra, everybody, one of the 7 wonders. One thing really funny, the tour guide says trust no one. Like everybody was going to be over you trying to sell their stuff. But so far, no one has come to us to try to sell their stuff or make us jump on a horse or a camel or whatever. I was in Egypt last year and the experience was completely different. They were stalking you constantly, and here is really calm. There are not that many people also, so it's been quiet so far. So I guess this is where people start piling up. It is 10:30 a.m. It's already full of people, and there's almost 27 degrees, although it feels like 35 or something. But at least we are under the shade now. And I left Petra with a small souvenir. It's incredible how red the sand is. It's like stepping on Mars. Do you see the difference on the red sand and the white sand? The white sand means that water went by. So if you want to camp or something, that's not the best place to do it. Also, all the vegetation like the trees and the bushes are an indication that there's a water flow here.
Okay, did you hear me all? My friends, this...
The rock is really soft and it's really clean. I'm climbing the dune where Lawrence of Arabia was filmed, or something like all the equipment was placed where they could get really good shots of the whole desert. And after a long day of touring, we finally arrived to the hotel in the middle of the desert. This is day 3 at Jordan and we are waking up with this view. This is how the desert looks at 7 in the morning. Such a relaxing morning at the camp. This is day 3 and everybody's now having breakfast. I already had breakfast and I'm just chilling here. We are going to be going to the Red Sea today. That's an unexpected stop. The tour doesn't promote the stop at the Red Sea, but if you coordinate with your tour guide, then there's a possibility to put the jeeps right one day before, and then on the same day you can visit the Red Sea and the Dead Sea. So you do both seas on the same day. I was just noticing that there are 2 types of cabins, and the reason is because the darker green ones, they have a bathroom, while the others doesn't have a bathroom. They are a bit more rustic and you have to use a shared bathroom. So yeah, here, just chilling. We will be departing at 8 and I think we have about 2 hours to the Red Sea. Yeah, really nice. Another unexpected stop to see what seems to be the last remains of the Jordanian railway history. This is what's left of it, and I have no idea if there's any intentions to restore the railway network. The guy at the supermarket said that these 2 are really good. So I'm thinking taking 2 more just in case I really like them. Another stop, another store. Let's see everybody. Lowest point on Earth, 400 meters below the sea level. It's also the hottest. The record high was 47 degrees. And after 2 days, this is the last stop of this tour. We are now at the Dead Sea. The complex has everything that you need for a nice day, like meal included, showers, towel provided. One thing I forgot to mention is that this place is, although it's included in the tour, the price is not included, so you have to pay it separately. It's about 30 dinar, which is about 40 USD. Okay, look what I found. For my purposes, this is perfect because I can show you where did we start. We started there, the driver dropped us here, then we went into the main building, we had lunch there, and then we walked all the way around this path, and we went down to the beach. The only issue is how hot it is. I don't think anyone can survive to be more than 15 minutes under the sun. It's like 37 degrees and it's crazy. I use sunscreen and my skin still burns.
¿Estás en
Sí, bueno, bueno.
الله يبارك الله يبارك الله يبارك الله يبارك
ربع دينار البارد، ربع دينار الماي.
هي شاف
This is what we have ahead of us. We are walking to the citadel, where we can get a really nice view of whole Amman. This is day 4, by the way. It's around 9 a.m. The weather is really nice, 22 degrees, cloudy. Nothing compared to yesterday, which we rose 37 degrees. This hill is killing me. This morning exercise is the best to digest your breakfast. And I'm really glad I'm not doing this with 37 degrees. So best day to visit the citadel. So from the downtown, the walk to the citadel is about 27 minutes. One thing that I noticed is that there are no motorbikes here, compared to Egypt and many other countries where they are everywhere. Here I couldn't see none. I don't know if they are forbidden or what. So actually Google Maps says 27 minutes, but this is the citadel. Now we just have to find the entrance. People are really friendly here. The guy that you just saw, they thought that we were lost and he gave me directions to get to the citadel. I'm going to follow the advice from yesterday's guide tour. Don't take cabs in the city center. Speaking about the taxis, I noticed that they are two different colors. There are yellow taxis and white taxis. I don't really know what's the difference. So let me know. So this is the view that you get from the citadel. It's kind of looking at the desert of buildings because of their color. So it's not that crowded as people told me. No queue, but most people are in groups, and yeah, I'm going to do this on my own. I think I had enough guided tours for at least one day. So yeah, I'm just going to walk this by myself and show you around. I would like to be able to approach and make them some questions, but yeah, I don't want to disturb them. Look at the paintings on the walls, the building walls. There's one there, and if I go all the way to the other side, there's another one. If you come here, try to find all the paintings on the buildings. There might be more. I just saw 2 more while I did this video. Okay, one thing that might be useful to know is that the place is full of these kind of signs, and they have a lot of information. So if you're on a budget and you don't want to pay to the tour guide, then you can just do the tour by your own and look at these signs. There are quite a few, and they have a lot of information. So this is actually the place where the queue builds up, and it's because everybody wants to take a photo with the Hercules temple. So I think that this is finally the citadel. Well, actually everything is the citadel, but here you see actual buildings. What really annoys me about this path is the door at the end, or the opening. There's no alignment. It should be in the center, like in the middle, and it's on the left side. I could be wrong though. Looking at this drawing, it seems that it was perfectly aligned to the door or the opening. So yeah, I don't know anymore. Maybe they just did some modifications after. So many cats. They are hunting. They are hunting a bee. Oh, they are trying to hunt a bee, but they fail. I've seen those boxing machines in many places, but this one seems to be broken. Along this way, there are some galleries and some small souvenir shops. Thank you.
عرباي.
Hello, sir. Can I have one, please? Yeah. Keep change. Keep change. So this is sugarcane juice. It's really sweet, and it reminds me a bit the coconut juice. It's just that this one is has more sweet in it, more sugar, of course. So it's really sweet. But after drinking a bit, you get used to it, and it's really good actually. Jordan is mostly stairs up. Oh god. This is a Rainbow Street, one of the top areas to visit in Amman. I'm going to show you what's the biggest scam in Jordan. So let me guess, you're disappointed and you thought that the biggest scam in Jordan was a horse ride or a camel ride or some person in the street trying to make you do something. But no, the biggest scam in Jordan are those ATMs. And the reason why is because they have high fees and high rates. So let me give you an example. I made an extraction of 45 dinars and they charged me basically 73 US dollars. According to Google, 45 dinars equals about 60 euros. So they charged me in euros. Sorry, they charged me in dollars, and then they made the conversion to euros. So basically there were two conversions plus the fee, which ended up on almost 70 euros instead of 60. This is our last day at Amman, so we thought about going to one of the terraces that you can find on Rainbow Street.
Hello, sir.
This place is called Rooftop by Sailing, and it has this view. As far as I know, it's one of the top rated places. This beer cost 6 euros and 50 cents. We're queuing at Habiba to get Kunafeh's typical sweet. Is this that you see here? It was really cheap. It was less than 1 dinar. You see, they are everywhere. This is the proof. So this is day 5 and we are going to Israel. We are at the King Hussein border crossing. So the first thing that you have to do is cross through security. That's why I'm recording like this, because I don't know if it's allowed to record in here. The second thing that you want to do is go to your right and go to departures. There you will fill in a paper and they will control your passport. From there you go to the windows next to it, and there you will pay 10 dinars for the exit fee. With the paper that you fill in and the paper that they give you for the exit fee, you go to the arrivals windows, and there they will hold your passport until there's enough people to be carried to the next part of the border crossing. So a quick recap is security, departures, fill in the paper, pay the exit fee, go to passport control, present your passport, the paper that you fill in, the exit fee paper, and then wait until there's enough people to go to the next step. So it seems that we got enough people, so now we are moving. After waiting 1 hour and 20 minutes, we're finally moving. So yeah, now we're waiting for the next one because the one that we were supposed to take was already full. So yeah, now we're waiting. So after 2 hours that took us to go through the Palestinian border, we're finally here, and we got these tickets to take the next van to Jerusalem. You can get the tickets there on Taxi Al Neshmeh, and it cost 11 dinar. If you pay with Israel's currency, it's a bit cheaper. And there comes another one. So this is how the van looks like. Same as before. We don't depart until the van is full.